Morning everyone. It's Monday morning, 8:35. I'm doing the school run this morning, so I've just dropped the girls off, or one of the girls. Face hurts her neck, so she's staying at home today, so Jess has gone in. Gosh, what a busy weekend. So the subscriber count is climbing again, which is wonderful. Thank you, welcome everyone. I'm hoping the mic is working this morning. Stupid GoPros. So we've got a lot to discuss, so I'll try and be as quick and brief as I can with it. So GoPro have finally admitted that the issue is their problem, not mine. So they're gonna get me to send the GoPro back, and we're gonna get another one, a replacement, and a little stubby mount that snapped and caused the GoPro to fall over in the first place. So that's going to be replaced. Thank you very much from GoPro. I'm in the truck today because I've got a guy coming down to have a look at it today to buy it. I've got to get the number plate off of it because it's got the company registration on there, so that's going to be removed. But he wants to come and have a look at it for his missus, so we could be swapping truck out sooner rather than later. I've got to get wifey she wants a Mazda 2, but I think I'm going to get her the Tamora version, the sport body kit, but the little engine, so she can poke around in a small petrol. I think it's a 1.3, but it looks the nuts with all its little kit and stuff on it, so we're going to do that. And I'm at a bit of a crossroads really with vehicles, because I'm like, when we do our drives to Europe and stuff like that, obviously the Land Cruiser has always been like the stable kind of runner has got us everywhere, and I'm in a bit of a quandary of what to do with regards to space and stuff like that. So looking at other Land Cruisers, the price of them at the minute seems to be really hiked up, and they range anywhere from something as old as this one, with similar kind of mileage on it, for like anywhere from 7 to 12 grand, which I think is a lot of money, to the newer ones, which are, you seem to get a high mileage newer one for around about sort of 16 to 20, and then anything decent goes from literally like 30,000 up to 60. Now, as much as I love the Land Cruiser, we've been extremely lucky with this one. I say we've had barely any issues with it, and it's been the best 10 grand car I've ever owned, 100%. It's wonderful. But that said, I'm not about to spend 50 grand on another 4x4. So I've been looking at other stuff. Bear with me. So ages ago I did have a Mercedes Sprint, no I didn't, have a Mercedes Vito dual liner, seats in the back, seats in the front, and obviously a van bit in the very back, and I love the thing. Like, it's, when me and wifey first met, that's what I had, and an RX-7. It was like, it was a really cool vehicle. You could do everything with it. If you wanted it to be a van, it was a van. If you wanted it to be a car, it was a car. It was a Merc, so it was lovely and comfortable, very flush inside, had all the windows, the aircon, everything. And I really liked it, but I sold it to buy other stuff and move on with sports cars and things like that. Now, there's a Mercedes Vito that's come up for sale. And you may remember Steve's, the Denconk guy that did all the audio in it, his Mercedes when he had it, his Vito, and I loved it because it was more plush than my old van, as in the seats were more like an E-Class, the steering wheel was more like an E-Class, it had all the creature comforts, but seats in the front, seats in the back, van in the very back, and I really like that thing. Now, I found one for sale, and it's just over 20, but it's like virtually brand new. It's done no miles whatsoever, like 14 I think it was on. So I'm kind of looking at one of them, because it's like, it's sensible money. It's a vehicle that's going to have every option, like space and size and comfort and things like that. It's got cruise control, aircon, dual climate control, so it's got aircon in the back, aircon in the front, So it's a really nice vehicle, lots of seats, and I don't know, I'm torn between, obviously I love my Cube and I love the Chaser and Lotus, you know, I love all my toys, but I don't know, maybe, dare I say it, I'm thinking about getting rid of one or two in order to make room for more space. So it's a bit of a quandary. I don't know if I want to get rid of the Chaser. I do love the Cube and it makes me smile, but that is one car I could remove from the garage and swap it with something a bit more. It's more the holiday things, you know, like the Chaser, the Lotus and all that, right? They're really good cars, but if we're going to go on long trips and we're going to go here, there and everywhere and carry luggage and do it comfortably, and it's nice being in a high-up vehicle because you can see everything, it's, you know, it's a lot better than driving down low, you know. You want to be in a vehicle that will take those miles and that luggage with ease, because we don't fly, we go to Europe. So cruising France in a Chaser, although it's fun, you don't get to carry that much luggage because of its length, because of its lowness and obviously body kit. The install in the back, obviously the subwoofers and stuff I could remove, but it's just, I don't know, obviously it's loud, it's a 1J, it will certainly cope with the mileage and it will certainly sit on the motorways with ease, but it's when you get to wherever you're going, you know, I'd always be paranoid about leaving it in car parks and people hitting it, whereas this thing has always been big enough that people, I think they're a bit intimidated by it. Once you park next to them, they're really cautious to stay away from it because it's so massive. So I don't know, I'm in a proper pickle this morning. I don't know what to do with cars, but we'll see what the guy says about this first off, and we'll go from there. But hey, could be changing vehicles, guys. What the hell? We'll see how it goes. But in today I've got a T5, we've got speakers to do, we've got a dash camera, no we haven't, we've got speakers to do, head unit, I've got sound deadening to do, fascia kit, all of the bits and bobs, and I think I've got to fit in a subwoofer as well. So it's quite a busy old day. But we shall reconvene when I've got the first one in. I'm sorry if I've yapped on for like 5 minutes, but there's a lot to go through this morning. See you in a bit.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everyone. So we've got the T5 in. So we've got to do head unit on this one, change the fascia kit, get rid of the factory head unit. That one's got to come out. Microphone obviously up there, digital aerial over there. We'll replace that one, put a new one in, because it looks like it's had some kind of Chinesium thing at some point. We've got an amp to put in this thing, an Alpine. And then here I've got to put a sub. We've got a Pioneer 10 we're going to put in here, but I'm going to make him a little box just so it's low enough to miss this seat, and then it can take up this void without getting in the way of anything else. We'll fix it to that chair so it doesn't slide around. Interesting. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So I'm going to get cracking on this one. I'll come back to you in a bit. Obviously we discussed the kicker giveaway about the headphones, the Tabor headphones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with words every day on the videos. So if you follow the videos, you've got to be into the videos every day, subscribe to the channel, watch the channel. and I'm going to give you a day every day, five words, and then this weekend, Saturday, we'll decide a winner from the comments. When we've got all our 5 words, you'll put your name, the 5 words that we've said throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Saturday we'll pick a winner and give away the Kick headphones. Sound good? I'm not going to say when I'm going to say the words, but you will know what the word is. Okay? I will tell you a word throughout the video. You're going to have to pay attention, and then at the end of the week you're going to put all your 5 words in the comment section, obviously with your name, and we will pick a random winner who's got all the words correct, and you will win the headphones, and we'll send them wherever they need to go. Okay? Yeah? Right, so keep an eye out for the first word. It's Monday. So my customer's just leaving in his other truck. He's got a Land Cruiser Amazon, and he's just bought my truck. So got to get the private company reg off of it, and that will go on to retention. But as far as we are concerned, the car is sold. So happy days. Wifey's getting a new toy. So getting on with this one. So we've got our amp in there. I've made a little board for it to sit on, and I've made our sub there. Little sub box go under that seat. I'm just starting the head unit wiring, but I've got a whole host of shall we say extra stuff from a previous install. I don't know what they've had in there, but we're kind of working through things nice and slowly. That's our head unit that we're going to get in there. I'm just running the power feed through the bulkhead, and we're going to go to the battery with that one. So I don't really want to interrupt any of this other cabling because I don't know what it does, and it's all a bit So we're going to leave that stuff alone and disturb as little as possible, and get our kind of system all of its own entity, as it were. But we're going to drop this down here, this panel, because we have got some kind of split charging cable running through there, and there is a live under that amplifier already. So I'm just leaving that alone because I don't know what it is or what they've done with it. We're just going to go with our own stuff. So microphone's in. This is out. That's ready to run through the bulkhead. There's our other cable. We don't know what that is. And our old head unit and stuff. We're going to put in our new one there. So I'm going to crack on, get this finished off, and come back to you in a bit. And then we've got a Scirocco that's just been dropped off for me to have a look at. He's got a Kenwood edge unit we did years ago, and I think the edge unit's packed up, but he wants me to confirm it, so that's next. Fun and games. See you in a bit. This. Right then, everyone. So we're just banging on with the Audison sign. Let's pop you down here so you can see. So my letters and lowercase letters have turned up. So we now need to spell out Audison. So that's what we're left with. And what I'm going to do is we're going to mark up on here. We're going to get them basically centered out where I want them to go, like this. This is going to be our template, like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to router these out with the spiral flush trim bit, wherever that may be. Stick these down, drill down the side, router them out, so we're left with the letter, the negative and the positive, so the copy, letter and the cutout. Take them out, router them out, then I'm going to extend this, make this bigger. We're using the rabbiting bit, so we'll do halfway through the wood again, and then a spiral flush trim bit again around the outside, and that will give me a wider shape. And then I can basically sand down these letters as they are, peel off this one, which will leave me the negative, and then glue them onto a sheet of Perspex, make a box, backlit it blue, job done. So we're going to get that going. So that's all I think we're going to get done on that today. We've made a good start. It's really tricky because the spiral flush trim bit is trying to wander in every direction. So we've got some little edges we'll have to take off with sandpaper just to neaten them up, and then I can rabbit those out wider, flush trim it again. We'll have a bit more solid surface to go through. Obviously this wood compared to the bit that I'm cutting, see, is really thin, so I've got to be real gentle with it, otherwise it's just going to go south real quick. But that's it for today. Monday is done. It's a lovely day out. The weather is fantastic. By now you should have figured out what I said to you earlier. It's the start, day one, and by the end of the week you will have all 5 words, and then Saturday we'll pick a winner at random and you'll get a set of Kicker headphones. Nice, right? Yeah, I know, lovely. So, oh, what do I take home? What do I take home? Do we do cube? Or do we do, oh no, I've got to take the truck home. Right then everyone, that's done for Monday. So T5 has been picked up. Dude's happy with that. The Scirocco, that's gone as well. Unfortunately we couldn't resurrect the Kenwood head unit. I had to have a look at. It is an internal fault. And it has died. So I'm hoping we can tempt him onto a Pioneer. Do a bit of an upgrade for him, that'd be quite nice. But that's it for today. I'm taking the truck home. Yes, I am, you cockwomble, Alex. So sold the truck, that's ready to go. I'm going to go home tonight and get the paperwork started to remove the private reg off of it. Put that on retention for now, so that's kind of done. And then tomorrow, snap on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's the same flyer as this week, or last week. So I think it's a 2-day run of flyer. But we'll have a little look. Obviously there's always toys to be had. But that's it for today. A fairly short one, I think, as far as videos go. But a little insight nonetheless on what's gone on today. Right, gonna go and sort some dinner. Chop this video up for you lovely lot, and I will see you bright and fresh and early in the morning. You're gonna have to stay tuned, I say, for these videos all week. On the Kicker giveaway, we've got a Mercedes GLA in tomorrow. It's got no reception, so we need to figure out what is wrong with it, where all the receptions have gone and what's broken down, whether it's a receiver issue, an aerial issue, a booster issue. Could be a number of things, but we'll have a look at that tomorrow. But in the meantime, come on, get your 5 words in, let's go.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.